Rise, Santa, rise. Ho, ho, ho! Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd and I'm back with another movie review. I got to see an advanced screening of Rise of the Guardians. Not to be confused with Legend of the Guardians, you know that movie with the owls? This is about Santa and stuff. And as with most movie reviews, I'm gonna give you the good, I'm gonna give you the bad, and I'm gonna give you the nerdy. Rise of the Guardians is this epic fable about how Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and the Sandman, Mr. Sandman, yes, dream me a dream, they all work together to make children believe, and they help save the world from evil. Like Pitch, he's the boogeyman, the nightmare guy. He likes to make evil things happen to you in your dreams. He's like Freddy Krueger, but just a complete shade of gray. But when the Guardians are outmatched, they need more help. The Man in the Moon summons Jack Frost to join the team. Only problem is the Easter Bunny don't like Jack Frost. Jack Frost doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. And so we follow Jack Frost to see if he becomes a Guardian, if he helps the other Guardians fight off the boogeyman. So now the good. The animation in this movie is absolutely amazing. Literally some of the best animation I have seen, particularly CGI animation, in quite some time. For example, just watching the Sandman travel around in these little grains of sand, creating all these different shapes and beings. To have that much detail for that much sand, it's insane. The character designs were really good. I like seeing how they took these liberties with Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. Santa Claus has like a naughty and nice tattoo on his arms. He's like West Coast Chopper's Santa Claus. The Easter Bunny is kind of like this bunny kangaroo mix. He's even Australian and has boomerangs. I'm thinking that he might be a wuzzle. And at first I was a little thrown off by the Tooth Fairy. I cannot say that. Tooth Fairy. She's actually like this hummingbird type creature with a lot of these little spikes. Normally she would be, you know, some blonde chick with some little crown on and wings, but that's what the white man wants you to believe. She's really obsessed with teeth. When you see the movie, you'll see why she likes them, but until then, you're just like, wow, this girl is completely all about some teeth. I cannot understand a person being that attached to a body part on another person. Shut up. And I have to say my absolute favorite character is the Sandman because he doesn't speak. Every time he tries to talk, it's these little things that come out of his head. I love that character a lot. Though I'm sure if you're a voice actor, you probably don't like him because you're like, hey, the best character in the movie is the one that doesn't say anything. Who needs characters to talk? All silent cartoons from now on. And you're gonna be surprised by the voices in this movie. Jude Law is Pitch, the boogeyman, and it's just like, I'm like, who, what? Jude Law did that? Oh my God. Hugh Jackman is the Easter Bunny, and the Easter Bunny's got some edge to him. He's got a little bit of attitude. Hugh Jackman voicing the Easter Bunny was a little bit more Wolverine-ish than some of the Wolverines in the Wolverine movies, in the X-Men movies. I would just wait for the Easter Bunny to just shoot out some claws right now with eggs on them. Ha! I'm the Easter Bunny, mate. And Santa Claus has this kind of like Russian type accent, but he's voiced by Alec Baldwin. You know, you're just thinking, wow, I never would imagine that the guy that Santa Claus right now is the same guy that tells me to watch 30 Rock and buy Capital One credit cards. Kudos. Oh, and Jack Frost is Captain Kirk. And one big thing I have to give praise for this movie for is it's very timeless. You don't hear any pop culture songs, there's no big dance number at the end, nothing of that nature. So that's really cool because 20, 30 years down the line, when people are looking for those good classic holiday movies, this movie could easily fit right in. I respect the movie to do that. It's really hard to see nowadays. Smurfs. Now for the bad. After seeing Wreck-It Ralph and Hotel Transylvania, which had lots of good jokes for adults and for kids, Rise of the Guardians is definitely a kid's film. And all the plot points you're gonna know, you've seen them all before in other movies, so you're not gonna expect many surprises from there. You definitely won't get bored as a parent or an adult watching this thing because it's so colorful and so magical, but if you're looking for some cool, snappy dialogue, you're really not gonna find it here. The jokes, the dialogue, even the storyline are pretty basic. It's just kind of a fairy tale style movie. And now for the nerdy. A lot of people are calling this movie the Avengers for kids, and when you think about it, that kind of makes sense. I mean, you got Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, Sandman, Jack Frost fighting the boogeyman. It's like the best fan fiction ever. You know, if you were a 6-year-old kid, you would have thought about this in school. Okay, so once upon a time, Santa Claus met up with the Easter Bunny and then the Tooth Fairy. Oh, let's get Jack Frost to hang out with us and we'll fight stuff. And then the sleigh's gonna have rocket power. And the elves are stupid. I don't like elves, are short and stupid. The Yetis help Santa Claus. And the Easter Bunny will be voiced by Wolverine. And then
And the Santa Claus will be voiced by the Shadow.
Do I recommend this movie? Absolutely. It's very beautifully done. The story, while it is simple, is still engaging, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful holiday film for pretty much any holiday. You can show this thing at Christmas, at Easter. Every time you lose a tooth, we'll show this movie. See movies like this, Wreck-It Ralph, Paranorman, Frankenweenie, Hotel Transylvania. I mean, it's just so nice to see good quality animated films and see people actually trying instead of just catering to the lowest common denominator because they know kids are gonna come out and see the movie. Smurfs. Now I want to hear from you. If you could meet any fictional character face to face, who would it be and why? Let me know if you're gonna see Rise of the Guardians or not, and if you have seen it, let me know what you think of it. Leave a comment or a video response. Be sure to like and favorite this video and tickle that subscribe button. I love you like a play cousin. I'm outie 5000. Chain chomp. Yo. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Wanna press my buttons, ladies? Yeah, I think Paranorman is actually more accurate to Scooby-Doo than the Scooby-Doo movie.